Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, the Egypt Air. And now, have they found the plane yet?
I think
have they located the plane?
Yes.
yeah,
they have
found
located the plane.
The wreckage of the plane.
Now, of course, one doesn't want to use an opportunity. One doesn't want to use a moment like the crashing of an airplane to make a political point. But Stuart Varney, however, does somehow see. I wonder if there's a single event that can take place where Stuart Varney does not come up with the same conclusion. He's on Fox and Friends with Steve Doocy. So you have the insane and Craven sitting down with the dumb, and this is what you get.
Off from Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris. I don't know where it was before then. I think it was in Brussels before then, in Casablanca. But the whole idea of a secure European airport is thrown into doubt by incidents of this kind. I also think that this may be good politically for Donald Trump.
Why?
He's already tweeted out saying that this is probably terrorism. I believe that's the nature of his tweet. He's the guy who's saying, hands up, keep Muslims out temporarily whilst we figure out who comes in. An incident of this type is surely a plus for Donald Trump.
Sure. And the other problem is, in this country, we've got a security problem with the TSA. People can't get through the line.
There is that, too.
Right.
It's only...
Right. Let me... So, sure, yeah. So you said security, and I say we're waiting in line too much because of the security, right? Isn't that a similar thing?
You say ban
Yes.
Muslims from the country. I say we got to take our belts
I mean,
off.
let's
So
just break this
weird.
down for a moment. So Craven Stuart Varney says this is going to help Donald Trump. This potential terrorist attack that took place from a plane flying from Paris to Egypt. Because in this country, Donald Trump has called for a ban of all Muslims, except for his rich friends, to be fair, come into the country. And that will somehow prevent terrorist attacks from airplanes going from Paris to Egypt, because they won't be able to get into this country where none of that took place. And then Steve Doocy says, you just said security. Let me talk about the size of the lines at the airports. And then Stuart Varney has to look at him and go, right, exactly. And I imagine if we let the tape played, it would have gotten to how airplane food, not as good as it used to be. And then they could
That's
segue.
the Kilmeade point.
The Kilmeade point. And then they segue into, and coming up next, we have some cooking tips. Hello, you. I'm Sam Seder. Looking for smart progressive talk that is occasionally amusing? Well, subscribe to our YouTube feed. Subscribe to our podcast. Like us on Facebook. And just generally enjoy us.